Well, everybody, it is Thursday, August 5th. Just got home last night. Got in late last night from Martha's Vineyard. We flew to Washington, D.C. and had about a 4-hour layover at the airport and then got home and finally got to sleep, I don't know, about 1:30 or 2. And at 6 a.m. I was out doing yard work and watering all the roses and everything because it's been so hot. And now I'm back in the honeydew list, just responsibilities of being home. I rarely ever get a moment to kind of chill out at the end of a tour. I usually, my normal mode is just to jump right back into daily stuff. I just got back from the warehouse where I had to pick up 50 books because I got 50 book orders while I was out during these 2 weeks. So I'm going to start printing out labels and shipping those off. And went to the market and have a 2 o'clock Zoom with the band in a little over an hour because we are putting together swag for when we hit the road, t-shirts and hoodies and all kinds of stuff. So we're looking at logos and all this, making some decisions so we can get things printed up and ready to go. And then I have another meeting, a Zoom after that. And then I have a thing I have to do to repair some stuff around the house after all that's done. So it's all pretty nuts, but it's almost like, Willie Nelson song in reverse, off the road again. It feels good to be off the road again. I love the road, so I'm not thrilled that it's over. I'm thrilled that it's over to be home, but it was really wonderful to be out there and being in front of an audience again. It was really nice just to hear a response coming back for playing music and to play with Peter Asher and Kate Taylor and Albert Lee and Steve Mayo, Jeff Allen Ross, Bill Sinkay, Kara Lee, Steve Holly. I'm trying to think of all the people that were out there. It was really it was really a fun band and a lot of talent to work with. So I really thoroughly enjoyed it. And we ended up, like I said, on the vineyard. So we had that time to walk around and explore that little village. And I was really excited. We were sitting there signing things, and all of a sudden, Tony Shalhoub is standing there going, I love the show, I love the show. And his wonderful wife, she's such a great actress too, Brooke. Let's see. So I'm home. I'm back in the saddle. A couple people thought I might have missed a day, but when I put up the video about that Methodist community where we played, I put that up just after midnight. So that was yesterday's video. It just went on in the wee hours of the morning. But now I'm sitting here at 1 o'clock in the afternoon now. So I'm going to work my way back into this. And Saturday this coming Saturday I have my one-on-ones, and then we have our clubhouse next Wednesday. And I've got 2 album projects coming up that I've got to get dialed in for. So things are getting busy, but also there's things that I've had in the book now that are getting canceled because of COVID, because people are getting anxious and nervous again because numbers are climbing dramatically. And it's just because, and there's, they say like over 98%, like 98.5% of all the cases that are in the hospitals now, and so for unvaccinated people. So you can think what you want, but boy, it sure is tragic when you hear these reports of people laying there on their deathbeds going, I wish I would have gotten my shot. And it's too late, and they are in maybe the last minutes of their lives, and it, totally unnecessary for them. I mean, it's not 100. Nothing's 100%, but the odds are, if you've been vaccinated and you do get anything, it is not going to be catastrophic, and chances are you won't be hospitalized. So just think about this. But we're now looking at things starting to, potentially lock down again, and this is just not the direction you want to be headed in. We were doing well, and then all of a sudden, it's pretty sad. I'm waiting to make sure everything's on. I've got a couple of more trips. I'm doing a one-off with Lyle Lovett, and I'm doing a one-off with Van Dyke Parks, and then the immediate family is going to be hitting the road in November, and I just hope all these things happen and that they don't get canceled because of just soaring numbers. But I think yesterday there was like 3,500 new cases in Los Angeles, and we were doing great, and like 300 some deaths. That's a day. That's a lot of people being impacted, and they were interviewing some nurses, and they were crying. They were just saying, we've been doing this for 16 months, and we just don't see an end in sight because people are not doing what needs to be done. So I'm grateful to be home, and I wasn't thrilled, being in a crowded plane and a crowded airport and all that. I was masked up and had my bottle of sanitizer with me, and that was it. But it's still a little uncertain. We are in uncharted territory here. So I've got a ton to do. I just want to say hi to everybody. I'm maintaining my dailies. It's just when you're traveling and stuff, it just gets a little bit crazier and harder to do it. But I'm not abandoning ship by any means. But I was digging around for things that felt like, what's good coming home music. And one of my favorite drummers to work with is the great Herman Matthews. And I think Herman and I first played on a Richard Marx album together, but we did Cat Beach's album, all kinds of stuff, a whole bunch of different people. He's just a great drummer and a great songwriter and a great singer. And a lot of people don't know, what a good singer-writer he is. They just think of him as a drummer. And he's working with East Bay Soul. He worked with, I think, with Teresa James, a whole bunch of people, but he is funky. My friend is funky. And I worked on an album with him, and I suddenly looked at the album, and the album's called Home at Last. More perfect? I don't think so. So and this is just kind of, you'll hear it. Really love this. So I just wanted to play this. This is kind of like a real good coming home and getting back into the fold kind of a song. So here we go. This is Herman Matthews, Home at Last.
It's 5 o'clock and I'm on my way.
Home at last.
My mind is weary, but I won't go astray. Finally got my direction together. Nothing to stop me or turn me around. I once was lost, but now I'm found. I'm headed home at last. I'm headed home at last.
Yeah.
My journey's long, but I can't stop now. And can't wait to get there safe and sound. Can't let the troubles wear me down. I pray my feast don't fail me now. I'm headed home at last. I'm headed home at last. I'm headed home
Home at last. Thank you, Herman. I love you, my brother. So I'm going to run and take care of a bunch of stuff. I just wanted to say I made it home safe and sound. The band, everybody's doing good. Albert Lee and myself and Bill Sinkay, we're the three that flew back to LA, and Kate's still out there on the vineyard, and Peter and Jeff Allen headed to Nashville because Kate's going to be doing a showcase down there, and they're going to do a showcase for the new album down there. And let's see, where did everybody else go? Steve Nao is a kind man. He is actually heading to New Jersey to return my bass rig to Larry Ullman from Euphonic Audio, who loaned me his personal bass rig for the run. So I love that. Rather than being out renting some crap, to actually have my favorite bass rig out there was really nice. And so everything's going to fall back into place. So we just got to get our swag thing done here. And then I've got this meeting after that to take care of. And then I've got this project around the house that I have to have finished by Friday, because I have some workers coming that this has to be done for them to do their job. That's all you need to know. It's the joys of home ownership. So I'm going to get running. I will be back tomorrow. And I just hope everybody's doing good, and like that, I guess. So just take good care. All my best wishes, and thank you so much to all of you hardworking, incredibly hardworking frontline workers. You are. I know you're just, your backs are against a wall. I mean, you know what the right thing to do is, and you're sitting there watching it not happen. And at the end of the day, you're the ones that are pretty much having to deal with this. And my heart goes out to you, because it shouldn't be this way. So fingers crossed. And I hope everybody that bought their books out there on the tour are enjoying them. And it was nice to be able to sign some off and take pictures with people and all that. I've missed all that. So take good care. I will be back tomorrow. Okie dokie. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.